Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Agora and Turns. So today is Saturday, and that means date night, y'all. So we are doing another destination date night. We're doing it from home, of course, because that's just my specialty here. And today we are going to another one of the beautiful states in the United States of America. Okay, so today, y'all, we are visiting the wonderful state of New Mexico. So I have really been learning a lot about Native American history. I know there is a lot of Native American history here in St. Louis. We've been all over lately, trying to see places that history has been made, you know? And so a lot of the things here in St. Louis are Native influenced. And so today we're going to be doing a couple of Native recipes. Now we're going to make a Native bread, which is, we're going to do a Navajo fry bread for dinner, and we're going to turn those into Navajo tacos. And so those are going to be really good. And then for dessert, we're going to be doing quick and easy flan. And then we also going to do some cheese stuffed peppers that we're going to fry up. They're going to be delicious. And so that is what we have planned today. So in this video, we're going to be making our flan. Okay. And this is going to be a recipe for two. I even went out and bought new ramekins, y'all, because I was like, I want this to be a special date night where I do have ramekins, but these are just so cute. They were calling my name, and I said, why not? I think my supporters, my subscribers, my friends, deserve to see some beautiful, ramekins being used today. So that's what we're going to be doing with those. And then these were like $7 or $8 at Walmart, for two. So, you know, I love to talk a little bit about the place that we're visiting, because you got to know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So New Mexico is known as the land of enchantment and is home to the world's largest hot air balloon festival and the largest gypsum dune field, which I think that's a mineral, something, mineral. I'm trying to think of the other word that they would say, but I can't think of it. It's something that goes with mineral. I know y'all think, what the hell are you talking about? But I don't know rocks and minerals? I think maybe, I don't know. Okay. All right. So Santa Fe is the oldest capital in the entire United States of America. Okay. It was founded in 1610, which is crazy. The state also has the unique distinction of being the site of the first atomic bomb test and is famous for its green chili and the annual Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Now, something that we have in common is not only that we have a lot of Native history here in St. Louis, but we also have a giant balloon festival every September. I went last year and it was pretty cool. I posted a video up on YouTube too with the beautiful balloons. We walked up in Forest Park and walked around, saw the balloons being inflated. It was just really cool. So check that out. It's just a short on my channel, but we have that in common. Okay, another thing that they're known for is the town of Roswell. It gained international attention after a mysterious crash in 1947, leading to its fame as a UFO hotspot. I would love to visit Roswell. And I think if I could live long enough, I shall. I've been to New Mexico before. So that's a little bit about New Mexico. We've been to New Mexico before. We went to Albuquerque and it was so beautiful. They have these beautiful, like, is it stucco homes? It's a really nice laid back town. New Mexico is a beautiful state. So we're going to be making some of their beautiful food. So today we're going to be doing a flan in this video. Okay. So to my pot here, I've added a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water, because we're just making, you know what, a tablespoon and a half, because it's just a little bit over my 1/4 cup there. So I'm going to slowly heat this until my sugar starts to melt. And you do not want this to boil before the sugar melts. So you want your sugar to melt, and then we're going to lower the heat and let it boil and simmer until it starts to become amber in color, turning into a caramel sauce. And that should take about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, y'all. So you can see that my sugar is all melted. So I'm just going to let this simmer over a low heat until we start to see amber color. And also on the sides, as you can see where the sugar starts to crystallize on the sides of your pan here, you just want to take a wet brush and brush down the sugar. All right. All right, y'all, while we're cooking our caramel still, we need 2 egg yolks and 1 egg. And then you need about an 1/8 cup, not about, you need an 1/8 cup of sugar. You want to go ahead and put that together. And then you're going to whisk this and blend this together well. All right, so as you can see, our caramel sauce is done. So you want to split this up between the 2 ramekins here. And remember, this is hot. And yes, I said remember this is hot. I didn't say remember this is hot. I said remember this is hot. Okay. All right, so now you want to swirl that around in there so that it covers the entire bottom. All right, now we're going to get our custard made. All right, so let me get my measuring cup here. So you're going to need a 1/2 cup of milk and a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. So let's get our whipping cream out first. 1/2 cup here. Oh, wow, that's thick. That's the heavy whipping cream. Okay. You need about a teaspoon of vanilla and a pinch of salt. All right, then we're gonna let this heat, and then we're gonna whip in our egg. All right, so this has not started to boil, it's just steaming, and that's how you want your milk. So you wanna pour out about a 1/2 cup here. And then we're going to slowly whisk this into our egg mixture, 1/2 of the egg mixture. So you want to go start whisking and add your hot mixture. And you're just tempering this so that you don't scramble your eggs. You do the same thing when you make frozen custard. When you make custard. Any kind of custard, actually, not just the frozen kind. Puddings, I think you do this with all puddings. Okay. To do this, so I'm going to combine this now. And this was the original bowl that it was in, and I just want to try to get out as much of the egg as I can. All right, then you want to put your milk back on over a low heat and whisk in your egg mixture. So you want to keep it moving and pour. All right, I'm gonna let this come to a simmer. And then we're going to pour this into our ramekins with the caramel sauce. Okay, so our custard is done. So now I'm going to split this evenly between the 2 ramekins. Here, you just want to pour it on top. Okay, get this eye off. Now, I am going to pull this pan. I have a pan of hot water in the oven. I'm going to pull that out right now. And then we're going to place in our ramekins and cover it with foil and place it back in the oven. Then I have my oven preheated to 300 degrees. Get some oven mitt here. Okay, so we have our hot water here. Now we're going to take our ramekins and place them inside. You want it halfway up the side of the ramekin. Okay. Then you want to take some foil And you want to cover the top here. Now you can actually cover each one individually and then cover the top. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cover it. All right, y'all. Now this is going to go in my oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. And I'll see you when they come out. All right. So here are the flans. They look good, looking good. Okay, so what I'm gonna let these cool off. And then I'm gonna flip these out of the things. But they're set, y'all. These are set. Okay, this is the first time I've ever made a flan. All right, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. This is gonna be cool to turn these out. All right, y'all. So we are entering Soulard. I don't know what this entrance would be called.
The south entrance. The Lafayette. This is Lafayette, right? Lafayette entrance.
Yeah. Okay, those are some nice statues. It's been a minute since we've been down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I deliver down here all the time.
Oh,
but
well.
Together,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. They got the old terracotta roof. Is that what it's called?
They need to do some work on the roof up there, don't they? You just made me look up. Where you saying the architect, the brick?
I'm saying that terracotta roof. You know, that's like clay shingles, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. Some of it. Pillows. All right, we're going in.
Okay, so I'm coming here. I know they make some pretty good chili on that end. I mean, out here, I'll take it on the tour. I come here all the time.
All right. You want to just walk down and know these first and see what the little stalls, and then we'll come back and look and see what kind of food they got. So it's like different vendors inside, right? Hey, how you doing? So this is, I think, the further end of the market.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, no thanks. That was real nice. How you doing? Oh. Yeah. Look pretty good. Oh, now that's what I'm used to. Now let's see some prices here. Cucumbers are $1.50 each. You see the cucumbers are $1.50. How much are okra? They're $3 a pound. Wow. Yeah. And then these are, I think these are like pickling cucumbers, but they don't look too healthy.
Gherkins or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Pickling cucumber?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is about what you can expect. Now we grow potatoes. These are $3 a pound. We grow these all the time.
Yeah.
And onions. So this is the end of Sula. We are going to walk on the other side.
They got a taco stand here. And
then we're going to see what we're going to get to eat. And then my husband is going to tell us a little bit about the corridor out there where they have the food.
Yeah, because I don't come back here.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right.
All right, so we're going to try to take out one of our flans here. So he's going to go around the side really lightly with a knife. This is the first flan I have ever made in my life. So we'll see how this is going to do.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I see cornhole. Oh my gosh! I did it, man.
It worked.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what? I actually made a flan. Look at that. I did. This is the first time I've ever done that in my life. I feel a certain type of thrill here. I don't know why. But wow, y'all, this is my first ever flan. It's set. All right, y'all, make this. Okay, so this recipe gonna be up sometime. I've been falling behind on my recipe uploads, but it will be up. But in the meantime, I got a whole bunch of other recipes you can go on there and look at. But wow, I made flans. Like, share, and subscribe. This is what we having for date night dessert in New Mexico. Boy, New Mexico, y'all sure know how to eat, and y'all got some good recipes. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna serve up dinner. So here's our native fry bread. Now, this looks so pretty. So on one side, it formed a little pocket, so I'm just gonna turn it over and use that. All right, so I'm gonna fill it up with some of my ground beef. And this is our date night in New Mexico from home. So we pick a meal from a different place. Sometimes it's a place, sometimes it's something different. And I make food from that place. And this today is New Mexico. All right, so if you want me to make dinner, our date night dinner where you're from, send me a comment below and I'll see what I can whip up. Okay, so I put on my ground beef and pinto bean mixture. So what do you want to add next? Some cheese.
Cheese.
Yes. Okay, you want what? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, my husband gonna do his own.
Okay, you got the I want some queso there.
Okay, we got the Emo's cheese right here. Get some tomato.
Good.
You got lettuce back there.
Okay. Tomato.
All right, and then we got guacamole, pico, and sour cream. And then also...
That's how you hit that.
Oh, that's how you do it?
That's how you do that.
That's how you do it,
That's
okay.
how you hit it. One over here. Wow.
All right, and then we have our giant cheese stuffed poblano pepper.
Good Lord. This
What?
is better than Casa Gallardo.
That's what I'm saying. So this is date night in New Mexico. And do they know how to eat in New Mexico? What you
Boy,
think?
they sure do, boy.
All right,
this
y'all.
looks like a hearty meal.
And it's going to be, this is a native taco. Well, with the native bread, stuffed poblano peppers. And this is date night in New Mexico.
Salute to the natives.